1, 2, 3, 4, throw up the 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Arizona. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to put it up to get started. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles 7, Cardinals 0. For Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. David Collins getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught downfield by Hunter. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Open man downfield is Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His fourth TD grab of the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down for Aaron. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On third down, Rodgers. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
319. They'll try it now with Benson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Man in motion is Smith. On first and 10, here's Baker. Looking middle, and he spots Hunter there. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Eagles first down.
So after one, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Shaheed in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Barkley. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, alert 33.
Shaheed in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. This one caught at the 4. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals are going to take over at their own 2.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Rodgers on 1st down. Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space, but keep that to a pretty modest gain.
And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the...
Oh, a loose football. And it looked like the Cardinals were quick to react and get on it. So no turnover. They keep the ball. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Hey, 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's going to have a Cards 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10.
Again, it's Rodgers. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
From the gun. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Eagles have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
50-yard line.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake.
To avoid the rush there, he's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, alert!
Shaheed in motion. Second down throw from Mayfield. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10.
King!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone. And a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So, first and 10 now from the 30. Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Shaheed now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Man in motion is Smith. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. That's Goddard in motion. Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
180!
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Hey, alert, alert! Alert, alert! Stop!
Saquon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT.
Touchdown, Eagles.
The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. On play action, Rodgers throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. Rodgers going up top again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
On third down, Rodgers moving outside the pocket. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
88. Stay right. Go to 50.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Real. 180.
On play action, Mayfield. That's Looks to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Set. 20. Attack.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Rolling right. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this third quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. Done.
Throwing is Baker. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Eagles have run out to a 24-7 lead. And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A-Rod now to throw on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
On second down, it's Benson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
26. Set it. Hey, check blue 58.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second and a yard at the 20-yard line.
Back north.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Cardinals back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
17-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And Eagles first down.
The RPO. That one is complete. Down the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
39 yards.
Big-time play for Philly. 39 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 3. He'll get this out wide. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
First down, Eagles.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
31. Cardinals 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down for Aaron. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back north. Go to 50. Take 30.
2nd down, Rodgers. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And that is incomplete.
Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion. But can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Second down throw from Mayfield. Again, working deep downfield. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
I got him. Blue 50, blue 50.
A first down throw from Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
On third down, they go with Benson. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of